So there's become a change in Jekyll lately. He's been going out more. He's been giving himself to charity. He's had a presence publicly, but now all of a sudden back to this withdrawal. Utterson can't. He's not allowed in his house, and so after seeing Lanyon, and Lanyon refuses to talk about Jekyll, he goes home and he writes a letter right away saying, why am I excluded from your house? And why are you no longer friends with Lanyon? And we get that theme of friendship. And this idea, the gentleman and manners and the way you do things, the British way, the Victorian British way of doing things. And everything is strange, and there seems to be a mystery, something hidden and concealed that he's not allowed to say. And his letter is strange, but he agrees with Lanyon that they're not going to meet, that he's going to have an extreme seclusion. He's going to hide himself away, maybe in the hopes that he won't harm anyone anymore, or that that the power of Hyde to take over his body and take him somewhere won't occur any longer. And then he wallows in self-pity a little bit. He says, I brought myself a punishment and a danger I cannot name. He's concealing. Danger and punishment, sinner and sufferer. He's a sinner and a sufferer. He is these two. This duality is becoming very obvious in him. He is now becoming extremely himself a victim of Hyde. Yes, he was able to separate, but now Hyde is taking over. He's going out on his own. He's doing his own things, and it is horrific. I mean, we only learn about this in chapter 10, and chapter 10 is the chapter you must spend the most time looking at, because it helps you reinterpret the novel as a whole. So Utterson is really confused because he says, this dark influence of Hyde had been withdrawn. He was acting normal. He was normal and cheerful, and he was doing great things. And just in a moment, everything became, and the word there is wrecked. So you really get that sense of just destruction and demolition, all the beauty in his life, his friendships in particular. And if that's the case, he kind of thinks he must be crazy. But given that Lanyon was acting so strangely, there must be something deeper, which is like a grave, hidden, concealed, something that they will not share with him. And Utterson won't let it go because he's suspicious, he's worried, he wants his friend to be okay, and he's seeing there's something really wrong to the point of a disease, or perhaps his friend has gone crazy. And again, the reader is caught up in this mystery as well, and it's only after we've read the whole novel, or we know what's happened, that we can understand what it is that's going on really in the story. And in that way, the novel has almost two layers that are existing throughout. But here again we see Utterson's friendship, his love for both Lanyon and Jekyll, as well as confusion over Jekyll's reputation, his demeanor, his manner. He suspects him, and there's the feeling that something evil has taken him over, or that perhaps he is actually crazy.